Hi air signs, welcome to your full moon April 2021 reading. The full moon is going to be on April 26th. It's going to be in Scorpio, which gives it a bit more of an intense energy. Remember last, new moon in Aries, the air signs seemed to be having quite a time. I think except for Libra, who seemed like totally cool. So I have 6 oracle decks today. I have the Moonology oracle, I have the Psychic Tarot of the Heart oracle, I have the Dark Mirror, the Akashic Records, Wisdom of the oracle, and the Angel Dreams oracle. Today I'll be using the Muse tarot for Gemini, the Tarot of the Divine for Libra, and the True Heart Intuitive Tarot for Aquarius. Did that right. Yeah, yep, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. So yes, let me get started with Gemini. I went to go eat some lunch and I had some ramen, and now I feel like I kind of had the itis, but I have to finish these readings. It was good, yeah, really good. I don't know. I guess the ramen can give you the itis. It can be pretty heavy. I mean, it's really good, but it is heavy food. Okay, let's see. We have 2 cards. Wow. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. That reminds me, I did forget to post Russell's video, didn't I? Okay. Well, who else got this? Cancer got this. And someone else got this. And then we got Hold Your Vision, Fixed Moon. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's conflicting or not. We'll find out. Let's get more cards. Well, I'll take that one, not all those. Okay, so first one that fell out was 9 of Emotions, Dreams Come True. Yeah, dreams coming true. That's 9 of Cups energy. Then we have 7 of Emotions, 7 of Cups energy, Daydreams and Decisions. Okay. So this feels kind of like manifestation. Doesn't seem bad at all. Let's see. But I wonder what this nothing will come of this situation means. Normally that's, if something has gone a little sideways, don't get concerned that it's totally going to throw everything off. That's usually what that card means. It's come out a few times, so maybe it's just a lot of doubt going around. Maybe that's like a big thing that's coming up around this time. Doubt. Just as things start going well, you maybe start to question whether they'll continue to go well. Let's see. There you got 10. Colorless Angel. So if things are... So maybe you're like afraid to be excited. Maybe things look like they're going well, but you're afraid to be excited about it in case, something bad happens. So maybe you're in a bit of pessimistic energy. But, that energy can derail your manifestations. So maybe that's why Hold Your Vision is staying there. Like, maybe you just really need to stay positive. Even if it seems like you should worry. And 555's on the clock. Even if it seems like you should worry, maybe that's like the thing you should avoid doing at this point. You might just... I hate that kind of delicate balance of, positive thinking versus, how much do you not suppress your negative thoughts, right? You don't want to be naive, but too much pessimism is not good. Let's see, we got 20. Karmic board. Alright, I'm gonna have to read that one. Maybe good karma's coming your way. Or maybe whatever might be causing you to doubt or derail, or has derailed you a bit, is coming from the outside. Like somebody else's kind of careless actions. So maybe you're being assured that you'll be fine and this person will get there. I hate to see it like that, but if you're concerned maybe that you have to take action or rectify a situation, then you're fine. That it'll be taken care of. Okay, this is in reverse. This is new life. See, I'll flip it around. Number 39. So that was in reverse. I'll read the protection message for that. I have to give this camera more time to focus. I noticed like when I go back, I thought it focused right away and it didn't. I'm just holding up blurry cards for you guys. Okay, Dream Oracle. So yeah, I guess with new life being in reverse, you could, if this is like a very new good beginning for you, or like a really nice new path, you know, there could be some worry that it's not going to pan out. This is summer, taking action, fruition, intellect. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, Gemini is what? Summer. Yeah, spring to summer, right? Huh. So maybe this is a timing thing here. The timing of when things will really come into place. When things will really begin for you. So, yeah, I'm seeing, like, things that you want to happen, that you've wished to happen, are coming true, right? Things are starting, like some brand new cycle for you that's good for you, but there's a little bit of doubt or pessimism coming into place here. And it might not be your fault. It might be someone else that's kind of dampening your excitement, trying to throw a wrench in your plans or some other sort of metaphor. Yeah, but this being afraid to be excited, or maybe trying to shut down your emotions or thoughts on the situation, might not work out for you. I think this is calling, rather than, you know, I'm just going to ignore it and hope everything goes fine, I'm going to be positive, then this is actually going to call for you to actually have faith. Like, I trust the universe has got this. I trust that, you know, if someone is doing something wrong, that the universe will take care of it, or, you know, whatever you believe in this case on how things work, you know, you can just kind of let it go and let it happen naturally. Yeah, because there are really good things here. And, you know, daydreams and decisions. Yeah, next to this. I'm seeing this more as a positive thing. And that's what you have to do instead of trying to be the colorless angel and not show any excitement or kind of still stay guarded about it. Allow yourself to think about what this will be without expectation. And that's such a fine line too. You know, in order for things to turn out, the manifestation, right? Oh, so wonderful. First of all, you can't think negatively about the outcome. You can't have too much attachment to the outcome. You can't place too much expectations on it. But yet at the same time, you have to remain hopeful, receptive, imagine you already having this thing in your life. And, you know, people just say that, and I get it because that's what it actually is. But how do you explain to someone where that fine line of hoping but not having expectations? How do you explain that fine line of being realistic but not too pessimistic? You know, that's like every person has to find their own balance on where that is. But I think that's what you're dealing with right now. So I'm going to pull the tarot and see if there's any other insight on this. Should I just take them all? They don't seem like they're too contradictory. Do I just not take cards because I don't want to confuse myself? Yes. Knight of Voices is at the bottom. Knight of Swords. Okay, what came out first? First was Four of Emotions. So it's kind of that pessimistic disappointment energy there, you know. But at the same time, I don't know. Is it not allowing yourself to do the daydreaming is probably what that is. Eight of Inspiration, Eight of Wands. So that's the action. I don't know if any communication is required in this situation, but this is like moving forward, you know, keeping that hope alive anyway, because the inspiration here is there. Then we got 5, the Hierophant. Okay, so that's kind of giving me that keep the faith message. And then we just got like 9 of Emotions. Yeah, so that's like 9 of Cups again. And then we got Queen of Emotions. So that's like that nice emotional balance, you know, you trying to find that line. And actually, although this is water energy, the Queen of Cups can also represent Gemini too, because it kind of represents the it actually represents more so, what is it, Cancer and Gemini energy, right? So that's the month of June, basically. It's summer. So yeah, there's definitely something about the summer that, and this, whatever this manifestation that you're going for is. And then we got Page of Inspiration. So to me, that's like kind of keeping that innocence and dreaming about what it is you want. And then we got 6 of Voices. Wow, I've never seen this one. It's pretty cool. So 6 of Swords, look at that. That's like getting a helping hand, you know. Maybe you need somebody. Those spikes are there and the person's there. So maybe you need a little bit of support in a situation to make sure you make it through, you know, make it through onto the calmer waters. Then we got 6 of Materials, 6 of Pentacles, you know, generosity, balance, equal give and take. And then we have the Empress. This is a really cool looking Empress. Look at that. I hope it's focusing. Yeah, that's really cool. So you also need to be in that energy too. You know, just the Empress is an abundant person. You know, the Empress is very confident. The Empress believes in her own creations, that whatever she wants, she will have, right? That which I desire is mine already. So yeah, you might have to embody some of that too. Lakshmi's mantras, what is mine will not go past me, you know, that sort of thing. So believe in your manifestation. Let go of your doubts, your pessimism, and kind of believe this thing is going to happen. It's going to be pretty key, you know, to also think about it, enjoying it. You know, if you spend all this time doubting and not knowing if it was going to happen or not, you're kind of ruining things for yourself before you even get the chance to have the thing, right? You're already thinking about possibly not getting it or losing it. So it's almost a waste of your energy to stay in that sort of place. Oh, let me look here. Karmic board. The karmic board can shed light and love on this question situation. You or another can be called forward to assist with the great white brotherhood or ascended masters at this time. I don't know what the great white brotherhood is. I hope that's not like white as in the skin. Awkward. Give the situation to the karmic board and Lady Kuan Yin for healing and clarity. Karma needs to be reviewed with this person or situation. So, yeah. If this is about kind of an external hiccup to your situation, you might have to just see it from a higher perspective. That, you know, the things that people do that are negative, like their criticisms, are more of a reflection of them and their own belief in their self. You know, try not to let whatever they do or say affect you negatively. Okay, and this protection message for new life. You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. So yeah, that's what I kind of got from this page of inspiration. Like, try to be innocent, you know, try to be excited. Don't adapt this colorless angel energy. Try to be excited about the potential for this new beginning. You know, don't be too, if someone kind of told you maybe you're not ready or you're not knowledgeable enough, you're just going to really have to let that go. You know, just release that, because you know, it can be especially rough if it was coming from somebody close too. But there's nothing, you know, and I said this in one of the groups I'm in. So you also have to watch out when it comes to you raising your vibration, and what that means for the lay person is when you are kind of doing things to improve your life and to become happier and do what's right for you, there's always forces at work, whether it be a specific person or just in general. There's some interest in us kind of there being this balance on in our world of people that are, you know, doing really well and people who are not doing so well, right? If everyone's doing well, it doesn't make any sense, honestly, but sometimes the ways that the things that can bring us down, people just have like a very poorly timed comment, or they just have like they have a bad day and they take it out on you. Just know that sometimes it's that person, or it's not them per se, but it's a test on you. That's all I can say. And that's not an excuse to keep people that are terrible for you in your life, or to not call people out on their BS. But, you know, just especially if you're in a situation where a person's normally like not so bad, you know, just try to see things from a higher perspective, or realize when you're kind of just being tested. And I know if you're not really a believer in such things, it sounds like, why do I need to be tested? You know, why do you need to be tested? I don't know. Ask yourself why anyone would need to test you, Gemini. I don't know. Why would they, right? But anyway, I would just try not to try to see those things from a higher perspective. What could you learn from a situation like that, you know? And hopefully said person, you know, gets their shit together and stops being mean or whatever they did to you. So we got 5, 8, 9. Your recent experiences have been powerful teachers and reminders that you are more in touch with yourself than you have previously given yourself credit for. Self-care is essential at this time. What did I say? Yeah. All right, Gemini. Well, good luck with that situation. And yes, try to release your doubts, you know, whether they come from the outside or the inside, or the outside triggered the inside. You know, just try to release that pessimism and that kind of doubt in yourself. Good luck. Hi Libra, let's get right into your reading with the Moonology Oracle. Wow, I think I was like sleepy and I'm like, I could have just kept shuffling and just fell asleep or something. Come on, we need a card. All right, wow, we got a new start is coming, the new moon. Nice. Let's see, put that right there. See what this new start is in. Oh, I want this one too. Let's see, we've got Master the Devil. Well, hopefully this is like a good devil, you know, I don't know. A good devil. And then Nine of Spirit or Nine of Wands. Rest and reconsider. Okay, so maybe you're kind of taking a break or something. Before the new start, you're kind of taking a break. I mean, it's a good time. You know, just do any last bits of healing you need before this new start comes. See, wow, we got Temple of My Body, number 2. It's been about taking care of your physical health. And then Colorless Angel, wow. This has come out, like, this is the third time this has come out, so. Wow, well, I can tell you with Rest and Reconsider next to the Temple of My Body, there could be an issue with you not getting enough sleep or working yourself too hard. So, you know, you do also need to rest. And also with the Colorless Angel, I'm getting like the need to really recharge. So this kind of feels like a little bit of overwork one way or another. Yeah, maybe just stressing a lot too. And maybe with this, so, I mean, I don't know, we'll see if the devil comes out again. But this, like, it's really speaking to me like the cage around the heart. So, you know, are you so exhausted, you're just like caging off your heart. You don't want to really interact or, yeah. Okay, keep that up. We got 1, ancestors. Okay. I mean, I think that's pretty simple, but I feel like I should go in the book and see if something stands out about that. Yeah, I guess it could be family issues too. Man, this is okay. I only got one for that. Okay, good. Let's turn in Sagittarius reading again. Oof. We got 41 soulmates in reverse. So maybe that's why your heart's a little locked down right now. That when it's in reverse like that, it means a running in with a soulmate has kind of wrecked you a bit. Maybe that's why you're kind of needing to rest and recharge. And then we got 44 thinker. I don't really know what that means. But maybe you also need to rest your mind. Maybe you're overthinking a lot. Okay, Dream Oracle. Seems kind of like you need a vacation, Libra. You know, I think your reading last time was like so beautiful. But I mean, why would this be a full moon, especially in Scorpio release reading, if you had nothing to release, right? Wow, two. Okay. We got nettle, boundaries, caution. Okay. So maybe you do need to be slightly guarded. High Council, evolution, information, potential. Okay. So this may regard your ascension too. So that's probably why that Nine of Wands energy, you know, that's a bit about like going through the ascension process, you know. Still being weary from going through the ascension process and whatever things might have been uprooted, you know, whatever towers might have gotten destroyed, you know. So yeah, it's like you need a spiritual spa day is what I'm getting. You need a bit of time to kind of relax, recover, and maybe that might involve setting some boundaries for now, like guarding your heart a bit, like, but not too much, right? You don't want to get to being too shut down. Okay. Okay, ancestors. Review your cords and contracts with your ancestors. Are you carrying the burdens of others in your family lineage? What do your ancestors wish to communicate from the spirit world? Review the karma of the nations where you were born or are connecting to. Review the indigenous messages from around the globe as they may be calling out to you for sacred service. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. Maybe that's what you do on your spa day. Ooh, and okay, let me see. Look up the thinker. I wonder if I should read the soulmates to you, because it's the protection message. Yeah, let me just read it. An important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, and even inconceivable. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me, but rather, what is the gift in this? Look into the mirror. You will only be changed for the better. So it seems like really recovering and reflecting on that sort of situation, right? Let's see. Thinker, strategy, being analytical and logical. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. So I'm going to read the relationship one since this is next to soulmates. Because there's different messages on these Wisdom of the Oracle. So the relationship message is, love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is the time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there's enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. Wow. So yeah, that does speak of like kind of a boundary situation, right? Like if this is a relationship issue, I believe this person is very important in your life, and you know, putting up boundaries or kind of like stepping back to take care of yourself if this affects the relationship with that person in a negative way, you know, or I wouldn't be afraid of losing them is what I'm trying to say here. You will not lose someone who's meant for you, who's good for you, because of taking care of yourself, you know. So whatever's going on now here, you should take the time to rest and take care of you, because there is going to be a new start. You might need this new rest because things might really get crazy once the time comes, right? A new start is coming. So that's like a very hopeful message, and it's one of those like you better rest while you can, because things are probably going to get way more active for you and soon, you know. So yes, spiritual spot. Spiritual spot. Release the tension of kind of the ascension process, you know, the things you've been through, you know, the shadow work you've done, the lessons you've learned, like you've done it, you know, and now's the time to kind of rest before you can see the fruits of your efforts. Yeah, Knight of Coins just fell out. So yeah, steady movement, steady progress is just fine at this time. You don't have to rush into anything, you know. Go at your own pace. Maybe now is just kind of the planning stage of things, and you're not really forced to take big actions right now. And yeah, take some time. Yeah, it's like a rest and reconsider. Like maybe reconsider your options, reconsider your current strategy if it's not really working, or just, you know, think about what you actually want in the situation. I'm going to take that. I'll take that. At the bottom is 10 of Coins. So yeah, new prosperous start probably. So that's good. Let's see. Yeah, we have Knight of Coins first. Hopefully it's focusing. Then 2 of Swords. So this is giving me like not really the stalemate in a negative way. This is giving me like take the time to block things out and get in touch with your own inner wisdom. Then we got 3 of Swords. Yeah. So with your heart guarded right now, maybe you still need to heal some kind of heartbreak. Or, you know, wow. Because this card, you know, this is a legend here, and it's kind of about dishonesty, you know. I almost want to get the book on this, because it's a legend. I don't remember if it's a Japanese or Chinese legend. But basically, a man married a woman who actually is like a part bird. And her wings would grow back, and she'd cut them every night. And it's very painful. It looks very painful. But he knew she was doing it all along, but she still kept doing it. So I feel like if you were compromising yourself or hurting yourself to be with another person, you know, they realize this, and the truth needs to come out. Like it needs to, you know, some people, if you're like a very giving, loving person, which I mean, you're a Libra, you know, some people may especially in the early stages of any kind of relationship, you know, even friendship, may just keep going because they think you're fine. And then after a while, they might realize, oh, wait, this person's kind of, you know, doing too much. And they might purposely push your buttons to see how far it can go. And then we got Six of Cups, which is more soulmate energy. And then we have the Chariot. Yeah. So that tells me you need to be balanced before you can move forward, because that's what the Chariot says. You know, that's what the Chariot, in order to go forward and then like achieve what you want to achieve, you have to be in a balanced state. So yes, this spiritual spa day should include some good like meditation, you know, get some Reiki, or just do the traditional stuff, like whatever makes you happy, you know. Maybe some good time in nature, or an actual spa, a real spa, if you know you're allowed to. Yeah. Yeah, I would say maybe some communication is needed a bit here, but not until you've actually had time to get some rest, you know, not until you're in a balanced place should you move forward and maybe trying to communicate or resolve anything with this soulmate. Or, you know, yeah, because this very much seems just like dealing with a person. I mean, there could be other situations here, and of course it doesn't have to be romantic either. You know, you can end up in these kind of situations where you're maybe too self-sacrificing with any kind of a relationship, even work, you know. I just think the key thing is this person realizes that maybe you weren't putting up your boundaries enough. And I'm not sure how it happened, but anyone that truly cares for you will understand if you have to kind of step back and take some time for yourself. You know, anyone who's worth being with, worth being in your life, will understand that and respect that. So I'm going to roll an angel number for you. 901. Okay. God is grateful that you're finally giving yourself the love and credit you deserve. See? Oh, that's nice. See, you do. It's good that you're taking the time for yourself. And if you're not, you need to do it. Don't keep putting yourself in compromising positions. Don't keep sacrificing your own boundaries, usually out of fear of losing someone or something, you know. So yeah, good luck on that, Libra. Thanks. Hi Aquarius, let's get into your reading. Start with the Moonology. Whoa, 3. Okay, fine. Let's see. You got emotions are running high. Supermoon. Oh, how are you feeling, Aquarius? Huh? How's this full moon in Scorpio treating you? And then we got have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Okay. Then you got a new start is coming. New moon. Yeah, just a new moon. See, hopefully it's focusing. Well, okay. Seems like a lot's going on with you already. Okay, we've got 12, observe, which is hangman energy. Then we have Four of Mental, Just Breathe, which is Four of Swords energy. So yeah, maybe you're just being a little overwhelmed right now. And you might have to just take a step back right now and try to be calm, measured, you know. You got number 8, the child I was meant to be. This one is an acceptance card. Wow. So maybe that has something to do with your dreams, childhood dreams maybe. And then 24, Queen of My World. That's kind of about having excessive pride. Is that like a denial card? I forget. Yeah, that's about kind of shutting people out when they don't agree with you. So in case you didn't know, that's not really considered a healthy thing to do. Okay, and then we have 40 totem animals. You should look this up. But it does kind of, I don't know if you have a particular animal that you claim as like a spirit animal, you know. I don't mean in a cultural appropriating way, just like an animal that you really like. How's that? Or, you know, an animal that when you see, it just gives you a sign or comfort. Like, for me, that's like herons. When I see herons, what other animal? Hawks, you know. Even though sometimes I don't know if I'm actually seeing a hawk or not. I can't see that close. But they're just bigger than the other birds, you know, and it's not an eagle. It's like, what's the difference between falcons and hawks? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have picked that one. Oh, foxes too. I really like foxes, so that sort of thing. But I will read the book and not just ramble about the animals I like. Oh. It's got 28 building blocks. So this is probably about your dreams too. Building a firm foundation for them. And then loyal heart, 35. Okay. I don't think I read that one either. It's just gonna be a lot of reading. In today's Aquarius reading, I will just read stuff from the books. The end. Ooh, I wonder, since this has dreams, let's see. It'll be something totally random. Wow. Okay, it's 3 things. Okay, you just get all the oracle cards today. Wow. So you get the green, which is heart chakra here. Compassion, love, cultivation. Nice. Maybe a bit of emotions are running high because you're having kind of heart center awakening. Then we got winter, reflection, transition, release. Dreams of winter, something significant that happened in a winter, something significant will happen next winter, which is going to be a while from now. So, but we got the full moon, completion, culmination. So perhaps, yeah, we have the supermoon here. Is this going to be a supermoon? They said it was going to be the pink moon. I don't know if that's super. And then we've got the new moon, and then here's the full moon. So something probably pretty significant about this moon cycle and whatever you need to release. I'd say a pretty big key here is if there's some, let's see, emotions are running high. Queen of my world. Let me look at that, because thus far that seems like the biggest blockage here is this queen of my world. Sounds like maybe wanting to shut things out. So that's a bargain stage. I set limits to my world. Inside him, I am queen, and outside is lost. I am my world, and my world is me. I am royalty. There's a space out and a space in. There's my realm and what is mine, and there are other places. I will not care if my world is made of thorn and ice, and if it's carved in my blood. My world is my world. I rule. I decide its borders, and I am law. I am princess. I am the blood in the veins of its heart. I am the warrior and the bride. Ah, yeah. Basically, being a control freak. You know, sorry to put it like that, Aquarius, but yeah, that's exactly it. You know, shutting anyone out that doesn't, that doesn't do what you want them to do. Anyone that disturbs your peace or whatever your peace, even if your peace is not true peace, you know. And with it, the green and the heart chakra coming out, you're being forced to open up, it seems like. You know, maybe not be so controlling, because the queen of her world is not happy in there. It's just, this world is safe, you know, even if they're in pain. And with the observe and the just breathe. So, you know, that's healing energy, this just breathe. Four swords, that's healing yourself, right? And there could be some like childhood issues here. Dreams that didn't come true, maybe not feeling like you had the support you needed because the building blocks is here. So there's a bit of regret here. Maybe there's some feeling a lack of achievement as well. Yeah. Either way, this big cycle... Oh, let me see what the totem animals... There's a big cycle that's... You're in kind of the in-between phase of a big cycle. Well, okay. I feel like this is only going to be relevant if you actually do have any attachment to animals. Animal communication will assist in this situation. If you can talk to animals, ask them what's up. Yeah, but either way, I mean, it doesn't have to get that, you know, mystical. It can be simply, you know, recognizing signs around you. Yeah, I would stick to that. Are there any animals in these pictures either? Well, there's butterfly, there's owls. I don't know if owls are significant to you, or butterflies. Butterflies are a symbol of transformation. Yeah, and then there's wolves on this. Yeah, I don't know wolves. There's more butterflies. So any of those... Wait a minute, what is it? Is this another wolf? Or is that a fox? I don't know. There's like some kind of animal. Do wolves eat people? Is it safe to be that close to a wolf? I don't know. Wow. I don't know anything about animals. Obviously, because I don't know the difference between falcons and hawks. Yeah. All right. Let's see. 35. Oh, wait. Let's go start with 28 first. Strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is a truly remarkable and beautiful design. Okay, well, the first sentence of the relationship. When you see this card, know that you're attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and not what I just did, and a genuine desire to know one another. Yeah, and the same kind of with your prosperity. This is all about building a good foundation. And truth is being true to your heart is also what I'm getting here. You know, your dreams, your disappointments as well, and why you might have shut people out in the first place. Loyal heart, fidelity, loyalty, devotion. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There's a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. There's more about honesty here too. So yeah, I think you're being given the opportunity to not only rebuild your relationships, like get a new start in those, but also like however you plan to make your living, you know, going after your dreams. Like you're getting the opportunity now, but the key is going to be, you know, healing, getting new perspective on your old experiences, and opening up, you know, have compassion for yourself as well first. Like don't be mad at yourself for becoming that queen of your world, you know, for being closed off. Don't be mad about that, okay? It's pretty natural reaction when you've been hurt or you've been disappointed in the past. So have compassion for yourself first in that arena. Yeah, but I definitely think it's like time for some reflection. And whatever you begin now, just make sure you're building it solidly, honestly. So don't start embezzling money. Let's see what the tarot says. Okay. 5 of Cups already. So, I mean, there was a reason why you shut people out, right? There's some sadness and grief there, and you're going to need to heal it. Is there anything else here? All right, and at the bottom is 10 of Swords. So you might be, you know, yes, there's an ending, right? You're in it in between. Maybe you never processed in either this current ending energy or previous ending energy, because you got the 5 of Cups here, which is past grief and regret. You know, this is something that has to be healed, and that's why we have the Temperance. You know, if there's this situation, this represents healing to me, but this also represents balance and moderation. If you ended up, so if the reason you shut down is because someone hurt you in the past, maybe took advantage of you, or just, you know, any kind of potential situation, try to balance being open and, you know, being vulnerable with setting boundaries and guarding your energy, essentially. You know, we got 4 of Wands. So that's also, you know, within relationships, a stable beginning. Then we have Prince of Discs. So I think is this the Knight or the... No, I think this is the Knight. Yeah. So slow moving towards prosperity. Yeah, because look, this Wheel of Fortune. Basically, you know, steady progress. You know, even if it has to go slower, it's because it's being built on something solid. So don't be alarmed if things are moving slower than you want them to. Then we got 9 of Disc, which is, you know, being happy and prosperous on your own. So in that regard, So sometimes, well, most of the time, when people shut themselves down after, say, a bad relationship, you know, they stay alone out of fear of being hurt, they're actually still lonely, right? And that's the whole point of the Queen of My World. You know, you weren't happy on your own, you know. Maybe you overly focused on work or attaining prosperity, and it might not have come, or you might have got these things and it didn't fulfill you. The whole point of Nine of Discs is to be happy on your own and be happy with the prosperity you currently have, because that's key. It's not going to matter how much money you have. It's not going to matter how much fun you have being single or how much fun you have dating around. If you're not truly happy, it's not going to mean anything. That's what it has to come from, the inside, not from the outside. So I think there's so what I think needs to be released and healed is whatever happened in this past situation that shut you down. And I'm seeing quite a few things. Like, I feel like this is likely a romantic relationship, but I think it's also, it seems like there's child issues. It seems like there's issues with not attaining personal goals, like on a prosperity level, you know, material goals. There's so much here. There's so much for you to be disappointed in, these regrets. And actually, when you look at it, it's always, so the 2 cups back here and then these 3 spilled ones, like you're not caring about these 2. So whatever these 2 good things are in your life right now, it could be a relationship that's already happening, but you're unable to relax and enjoy it. But basically, yeah, like these 3, it's like, that's your sad childhood, that's your failed relationship, and that's you not having all the money you want. You know, I hate to put it that way, but it's like focusing so much on those things that you don't have, or you got and didn't satisfy you, or that you lost, you know, just it's, that's why the Hangman energy comes up. It's like, change your perspective on those things, heal them, you know. And with these 2 cups, because look, they're here in the Temperance card, use what you have to heal and make magic. Use what you have already. And don't be discouraged if the movement is slow, because Prince of Disc is slow, you know, but it's still working towards prosperity. You know, things are going to change with this Wheel of Fortune. Things will go well in all aspects, right? And just focus on releasing that past grief and learning to be happy as you are with what you have right now. Knowing that you can still go for your dreams, you can still have the relationship you want. You can even have, yeah, a bad childhood is not going to prevent you from having a bad or good adulthood. Wow. Either or, you know. So, yeah, that's what you should be releasing. Just take that time. Give loving compassion to yourself. Let's see. 403. Let's see what it says. Wait, where did I put? Oh, here it is. Your energy is going through an upgrade at this time. Know that your guides are supporting you during this transition. Yeah, buddy. Heart center awakening is the key to everything. You know, it's not just about lovey-dovey, whatever. That is literally unblocking the flow of energies throughout your entire being. You know, once you get the heart center awakening and you open yourself up to the energy of source in the universe, you know, your limits are gone. There's no limits. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Either way, yeah. Good luck with your healing, Aquarius. Thank you.